Watch this strategy carefully and see the miracles that this strategy can give to you. It's not about talking too much. It's not all about maybe, it's just something that if you can watch it, discover what I'm showing you, you will enter your trade and easily take your trade and possibly make entries. Now, in this strategy, it works for crash 500, crash 1000, crash 300, boom 300 to 1000. The time frame is 1 minute. If I want to do scalping, I'll be scalping 5 candles with 1 minute time frame. Then checking the possible movement from the 5 minutes candle, the 5 minutes time frame. But the confirmed trade is from 1 hour to day trend. Okay, that's, you know me, this is GDFS. I don't enter trade without first and foremost visiting my higher time frame. But in this very strategy, if I want to do my scalping, I'll be scalping using 1 minute time frame. Let me check if we have some possible entry point in all these places. This one has taken long. I will have entered, it has taken long, so we'll be expecting a spike. In few of these things, we'll be expecting a spike. So it's not a good scalping position at the moment. It's not a good scalping position at the moment because it can drop at any given time. It can just pull back a little at any given time. So it's not 1 hour crash 1000. It's not a good entry point at the moment. Then the zoom level, please. The zoom level is, please, this is zoom out completely. Take this, check this one. Zoom 1. This is 1, 2. This is zoom 2. This is zoom 3. So the one we are using is zoom 1 and zoom 2. This is the one we are using. This is the one we are using. Now, how do you take 10 to 15 candles without making a mistake? Please listen. If you want to make money using this strategy, please, I beg you, though it may be slow, depending on your equity, trade this using your crash 1000. If you want to trade this and make money, trade with crash 1000. Then use crash 1000 as your foundation. Depends on your equity. This strategy will give you millions. This strategy will give you millions. It will definitely give you dollars in different ways if you can adhere to my instructions. Now, how does this strategy works? How do you use it to trade and make money? Number 1, check what you have inside. This green histogram inside is not MACD. It's not moving average. This histogram you're seeing inside is not MACD. I'll give you the indicators very soon. Now listen. Check what we have here now. Please be careful to observe what I'm going to show you so that you will not think that strategies can do the magic. It is what you carry that makes you who you are. A policeman is addressed based on his uniform. So your trader, as a forex trader you are, we address you based on the knowledge you have. Watch this place and watch this place, then watch here. Watch it carefully now. Please watch it. At this place, what happened? Will I call it the blue line? The blue line now showed up. The blue line showed up, but the red one was the blue line crossed the red line and give a space here. Now, the yellow line crossed and also give a space at this place. Look at it. Now, but aside these two things here now, you still have a smaller something to observe. You still have a smaller something to observe. Now, in these things here now, in this thing, now watch this place. This histogram here changed a direction. Watch here. Do you notice what happened? After this spike here, this thing that we are going like this, push down like this. After it, the thing started adding 1, 1, 1, 1. The thing started adding here. The thing started adding 1, 2, 3, 4. And it gets to this position. Immediately gets to this position, which means it was climbing like a mountain to form a base. Get it right? To form a base. Now, as it forms this base here, this thing crossed over to this place. Get it now? This thing crossed over to this place. Now, as it crossed over to this place, it also confirmed the crossing here. I mean, in 1 minute time frame. So, as it crosses over to this place, now what happened? Check it now. From the crossing here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, even to 20. Then, even this spike here, this spike didn't get to where you enter your trade. Do you see it? Now, with this thing now, you have taken 5 to 15 candles without any fear, using your crash 1000. Do you see it? Using your crash 1000. You will see more of these things in your trading. So how possible can you notice this thing when it wants to happen? Number one, remember what I told you. Remember what I told you. You must visit your higher time frame first. Then if you enter your higher time frame, you will consider the support and resistance zone, which is what I will keep saying. Like as this candle is moving up now, it's possible that the candle can pull down a little and keep moving. But it's possible that this candle may not pull down and the candle can get to this place and receive the first attempt of crossing. So if the market tries to cross, they will deal with this resistance level and it will pull down a little bit. Then before this thing now, you will now notice that this thing will now change over to this direction as it happens at this place. As simple as that. So this is how market works. So if this thing happened at this place, so right now you cannot enter here because that long scalp you are seeing, this long pills you are seeing here now, from this direction here now, from this direction here, let me see if I can show you something here. No, let me see if I can show you something. Okay, from this very direction here, I think I should. Sorry. Let me fill it. All right, let me fill it with red. Now check 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Can you see it here? Check 15 minutes. Check the 15 minutes. Let me zoom out a little bit. Check your 1 hour. Do you see it's nowhere to be found because it has entered inside that place? But check your, can you see? Okay, let me just make it a little bit bigger so that it can be, we can easily identify it. I don't know if I can change, let me see if I can change the color so that the color can be noticeable. Let me use this. I love this color so much. Let me use this. Good. So look at the 5 minutes. Do you see it? In 5 minutes time, it crossed at the right time. And if you know this, you know that after that crossing, you know how many candles this is. This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 candles. This is what you have as a result of a crossing that happened somewhere here. Do you see this is using it from higher time 5 minutes time frame? Do you see that? All right, so let's go down a little bit. Let's go to 30 minutes. Do you see it here? Do you see it? Can you still see it here? This is how market works. It's not a magic. So if this candle completes here now, if this candle completes here, it may pull back. So even if it pulls back, it has not turned this market a spike zone. It only happened for just for testing, and you can see it has opened another one here now. So it can pull back and continue the journey, or it cannot change the direction. But before you confirm that, now let's go to, can you see in 1 hour time frame? Can you see it? So this is how market works. Look at it here. Look at it. It's here. So that journey, that long scalping zone that some people can enter expecting a spike, it did not spike because it has entered uptrend. So do you see why some people can scalp for hours without being caught with a spike? It's as simple as that. It depends on the knowledge you have. All right, let me remove it. So this is how the strategy works. So each time you want to enter trade from here, let's check crash 300. Let's check crash 300. As you can see, the market is ranging in 5 minutes time frame now. So what do you do? If you can enter your trade, immediately this thing crossed over to this place now, as it has crossed here. Immediately it crossed over to this place. This is 5 minutes time frame. So in your 1 minute time frame, the only challenge you will have here is just this thing here. So if you are a patient being, you can comfortably allow this thing to get to this place. Then you know that it has changed direction, because it will test here, test here, test here, and finally test this place. And by so doing, you are going to. So even this resistance level at this place can also put this market down. So, but in your 1 minute time frame, you should have entered somewhere here, though this spike will happen. But once you have confirmed that this thing has come to this level, you'll have entered and take 5 candles and you're out of the market. So this strategy is basically for those who have never, they find it difficult to enter trade and successfully successfully scalp 5 candles without being interrupted by a spike. So why do people fail? People fail that because they hardly discover when the market is changing a direction. That is why people fail. Do you see it? So that is why people fail. Then the question is, how do we catch spike? Now, we'll catch spike using our 15 minutes time frame. See, let me be sincere to all of us. The best way to catch spike is to see a change of direction from a higher time frame. If you can discover a change in direction from a higher time frame, you will win the trade comfortably without any fear. So even if you entered for spike and you are still counting like 15 to 20 candles, if you are sure of your higher time frame, you are still going to later win that trade. But if you do your analysis from a lower time frame and you enter your trade expecting your market to give you what you want, it may take you up to 15, 30 candles, yet your account or your equity may not carry it. By so doing, you have dropped out of the market, which is very, very, very bad. So this strategy gives you the confirmation, the confidence to trade, at least each and every one of us, to take your trade without any interruption. So how do you enter for you to catch a spike? Now watch what happened here. Watch what happened here. Immediately, this is 5 minutes time frame. Immediately you see this thing, but I want to beg you, for you to trade this with more confidence, see this thing on a higher time frame. Some people will ask me, now, this thing didn't happen. This thing didn't happen. So some people will be asking, then how do I, you are showing us from the back test, how do we see this thing from the current movement of the market? Now, I have said this thing and I'll say it again. Now, listen, why people fell from the current market, from the current movement of the market, which means making it impossible for them to see the entry point, is this. Sometimes they don't know how to place their horizontal, which means they don't know how to do the analysis on when it comes to doing the support and resistance zone. Sometimes they can't place it and be sure. Sometimes they can't draw their trend lines and they are sure that this thing will happen. Like what you are seeing in this current market today now, this is crash 300. Some people who may think that they know it all will tell you the truth that here is a no-go area for trading today, except on a condition that this market will break out completely from this very zone, making this market a complete movement. Now listen, please listen to me. I'm not teaching, I'm just trying to help. From here now, the market spiked and confirmed the spike zone here and dropped this place and dropped it here. Get that straight. Now, if this thing happened at this very position, it gives you a confirmation. So why as you catch your spike, you have taken those things and you are sure of your analysis. But in such a place now, the indicator I'm giving out now which is this moving average here, is showing that this thing is about to cross over. This one now is below, which means it's about to cross over. It has not getting to this 100 histogram line here now. So as this thing is about to cross, your duty is for you to wait. And if you see this thing like this crossing, then what do? You now go to your 1 minute time frame. So as you're going to a 1 minute time frame, if any spike should happen now, this thing I showed you here will change the direction. If this thing will change the direction, it will now start forming another something like this. So if it's forming another something like this, your duty is for you to exercise patience and allow it to spike and allow it to show you whatever that is going to happen. Then, if all those things you are seeing happen that very way you are seeing it, that means that you have seen a possible entry point either to catch a spike or to do your scalping. But when you are confused, when you don't know whichever way for you to do, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have, all you see is he said I should do this and you do it that way without the proper knowledge of doing it, it will make as if the strategy is not working. But this very one I'm telling you now can work. Anytime you see a cross like this from your low time frame, you go to a higher time frame to confirm the candle that is selling or buying for the day, you are free to go. You are free to go. The opposite of scalping is catching spike. So if the market if the market can cross, it gives you an opportunity for you to do that without any interruption. That is how simple it is. Then you may ask me, what about the indicators? Indicators are very, very simple. It's very, very as simple as that. Parameters, period, 10, exponential. You choose the color. That is how it works. That is how we'll do it. It's very, very simple. Only try this. Only practice this. Only do it carefully. Don't rush. And I want to give this announcement to all my students all over the world. Our mentorship will be coming. The live training will be coming this week, possibly on Friday. So we'll be having our live training. So using our Zoom meeting. So please get ready. That will send information across to the mentorship group. So please be available to every one of you. So this Friday, we'll be having our mentorship this. So indicator window 1, and that thing you are seeing below is Bull's Power. Bull's Power. It can help you. I'm telling you the truth, it can help you. So the period is 7. Bull's Power is very, very important. It's very, very important. So number 2, the same thing from the up, 10 exponential, and the second one, 21. That is how it works. That is how it works. It works completely for everyone. That is how it works. So remember that the opposite of what I showed you from the crash is boom, is the reverse of it. So that is it. So anytime you see those things going down, it means that it started spiking on boom. But as it just happened now, it just spiked. This spike didn't happen because of the cross. It spiked because of the resistance zone here. This is why it spiked. So if I wanted to enter trade, I would have entered trade here, but I've not do the normal analysis to know how long it can take. So, and I'm not a type that jump in and jump out from the market. So if I want to enter trade, I'm too sure that what I'm entering is accurate. So even if I'm on loss for some time, I know that it will definitely get back to this thing. But after everything, if it didn't happen, no way, no, nothing to lose. So that is it. So please subscribe to my channel, and I want to thank every one of you for being there for me. The last video I dropped was interrupted because I don't know how it happened, whether from the community. I don't know how it happened, but there was a noise and a sound interruption. So I will drop that video back. I'll send it to my technical distance, so they're working on it. I will get that video back again, and you will definitely enjoy that video. So everything we are doing here is to help. And if you need mentorship, please feel free to contact GDFS, as we are here to assist you. And my heart desire is to see you succeed. My heart desire is to see you make it in life. My heart desire is to make sure that in one way or the other, you may start counting in millions as it's supposed to be. Stay tuned, and thank you for watching. You, my subscriber, thank you. My returning subscribers, thank you. My viewers all over the world, thank you. I am what I am because you are there, and I really appreciate you for that. Thank you, and remain blessed.